Hi, I'm going to channel for you today. So that means I allow love energy to pass through me. In this format, I'm doing it as information for everyone. So this is sort of a general love offering. As you'll note if you've seen any of these, they kind of have that tone, a healing kind of loving tone. Recently, I started doing private channeling with a specific person that's willing to share some of the encounters. So I'm going to start putting these adventures with this inquisitive person on here as well. So we'll see how that works out, if people like to listen to them or not. I've already put up one of the meditations that was for them. So you can take a look at that if you want. It was yesterday's. Okay, so right now this is an offering for the world, though. This is like a love offering, so please feel free to share this with everybody, anybody. It's about healing the world, really. That's what's going on here. So if you like the videos, press subscribe. There's Facebook and Instagram down below, and there's a PayPal link too if you'd like. Okay, so I just like to say hello, and I'll say goodbye on the other end. There are certain things that you consider concrete. A square, for instance, is always a square. You can't change it. This has been driven into, not driven, but it has been rehearsed in your mind long enough so that it has become a fact for you. A square is a square is a square. So in this way of living, where is there room for grace or opposite opinions or altered opinions? What if a square is really not always a square at all? Is there any space for your consciousness to seep in and correct your way of being? For if there is not, it's because you have constructed a rigid life where you feel safe. So the box is actually for you to live in. The box is for you to live in. You have constructed it this way so it is safe for you. Others will not harm you. You will not be connected with anyone but yourself and your ego and mind there and there as well. Just the three of you in your box with all of your ideas and opinions that will never be challenged, changed, or questioned. You will not be moved emotionally. For you don't have to be, because you're not interacting with humans on a heart level. Sometimes you debate with them on a mind level, but that's all right. You don't even remember the moment that it's finished, because it hasn't moved into your being. So for the rest of you who are out living your lives, conversing, connecting, trying to find one another energetically, connecting with the universe of love, meditating, calming, healing your body energetically, healing others energetically, speaking silently from one to the other, a secret namaste. For those of you who are living this way, that is how you have found your way to this vibration. This is just one more link in this world that you live in, which is open to new information, which lives on a vibrational love level. You're skipping about, dancing, running in the rain, playing with one another, really. You are the playful beings of the earth. Open to love, and you shall find it. Open to universal intelligence, you shall know it all. Travel through time and space, no problem. Send love energy through the ethers to another human being? Of course you will. Because these are your highest evolution in humanity, and that's why you're able to do this. You're not odd or strange. You are an absolutely average human being who has become conscious, who has folded up their box nice and neatly and thrown it in the garbage. You're out of your box now. Here you are roaming around with the other love beings like you. And it is the way, the highest and the most fulfilling way for you to be there, You are human, and yet you are spiritual. You are free, you see. Free to experience love and learning, highest intelligence. You have access to untold information that others have worked all through for you and just thrown the details energetically into space. And you may pluck anything down you wish. For you're the believers. You're the creators. You're the lovers. You're the ones who share energy with a world much in need of it. Love energy, to be precise. You share love energy because you allow it to pass through you and out of you. But first you must believe there's a great source of love that exists outside of you and a little bit inside of you. For if you don't believe this, you must live in a box. It's the only safe place for you. You can't cavort about here with the nymph and fairies and all of the happy, joyous, free people. You can't cavort out here if you don't believe there's something else going on, bigger than humanity. So, while we speak of the lovers and the singers and creators, we wish you to send some love to those who are trapped in their box. The ones who don't know there's such a thing as love energy. They're not able to trust outside of the box because they don't know what's outside of it. And you do. So you may send some love their way. You may send love to all of those most in need of knowing there's something important going on that they are missing, and their presence is duly noted, for they are not contributing what the gift they have for you. Their gift is missing, you see. All of those in boxes have an offering for the world, but they are choosing to keep it to themselves. So you great lovers of life, allow love to pass into you and out of you to those most in need of it. There is much love here for you. Namaste. Oh my gosh, that's the energy as it passes out of me. I often am moved emotionally when I'm channeling because the love passes through me and I can feel the overwhelming sense of it. I certainly could not question how much the universe cares for us any longer because I get to feel it a lot. So of course I'm with the fairies and the dancers and the singers, and I feel so blessed to be part of that, and I can see all the energy with that and the swirling around and the great love that's there. I also feel a certain empathy for those trapped in the box of the mind and ego. They put the mind and ego together always, so now I have to, I guess. Trapped in the box because they don't know there's anything outside that they can trust. So I feel a little sad about that. For they're not going to join us. They're not able to. So I have a certain sadness about that today. So I do appreciate that they often tell us to allow the love to pass through us and out to whoever needs it without specifying. But I kind of like to visualize a bunch of people in boxes. That might be all right. That seems general enough. They want to keep it general, so we're not trying to decide who deserves love and who doesn't, because I don't know. Much love to you today. Let's dance together sometime and play.